Welcome to Exam Sale. This script breaks down the Fortinet NSE8 written exam syllabus so you know exactly what to study and why each domain matters. Overview first. The exam covers 7 domains with exact weights to guide your study plan. FortiOS is 24%, Security Fabric 14%, Cloud Security 14%, Security Operations 14%, Infrastructure 12%, Network Security Management and Analytics 12%, and Secure Access 10%. Questions are a mix of conceptual and scenario-based, and difficulty ranges from medium to hard across domains. Use these percentages to prioritize study time and hands-on practice. FortiOS at 24% is the largest and hardest domain and it requires about 40 hours of focused study. You will learn advanced routing and SD-WAN techniques including configuring and troubleshooting BGP and OSPF, designing multi-hub SD-WAN topologies, and creating SD-WAN rules based on link quality. You will also master FortiOS infrastructure tasks like VDOMs, active-active and active-passive HA, session helper behavior, and optimizing hardware acceleration with SPU and NP7. Finally, you will configure and analyze security profiles and inspection, deploying deep SSL and SSH inspection, high-performance IPS and file filtering, web and DNS filtering, and reading security profile logs for threat identification. Security Fabric is 14% and focuses on integration, automation, and visibility with an estimated 25 hours of study. You will design multi-layered security fabric architectures and implement fabric connectors to integrate external ecosystems. You will set up fabric automation stitches for incident response, manage asset identity and inventory, and analyze topology maps to improve situational awareness. This domain is scenario-based and tests your ability to tie multiple Fortinet products and services into a unified response. Cloud security is 14% and is aimed at protecting public and private cloud workloads with about 30 hours of study. Expect to deploy FortiGate VM in HA across AWS, Azure, and GCP and integrate FortiGate with cloud-native services such as Transit Gateway. You will learn to implement FortiWeb for web application firewall protection and configure FortiCASB for SaaS security while managing cloud network security groups and policies. Scenario questions will test your ability to design scalable and resilient cloud security architectures. Security Operations is 14% and covers threat detection, analysis, and automated response in roughly 30 hours of study time. You will configure FortiSIEM for multi-vendor log correlation and design FortiSOAR playbooks for automated incident response. You will use FortiAnalyzer for advanced threat hunting and FortiSandbox for deep malware analysis, and you will learn to analyze security events and generate compliance reports. This domain blends conceptual understanding with real-world scenarios to validate your SOC skills. Infrastructure is 12% and focuses on specialized products like email, ADC, and DDoS protection with about 20 hours of study. You will configure FortiMail for advanced email threat protection and implement FortiADC for global and local server load balancing. You will deploy FortiDDoS to mitigate both volumetric and application layer attacks, manage certificates and encryption for infrastructure services, and troubleshoot traffic distribution and persistence in FortiADC. Expect conceptual questions and scenarios that require product-specific troubleshooting and design choices. Network Security Management and Analytics is 12% and emphasizes centralized management and log analytics with about 20 hours of study. You will manage large-scale deployments using FortiManager add-ons and apply policy packages and object configurations across devices. You will configure FortiManager as a local FDS server, automate changes using scripts and APIs, and analyze FortiAnalyzer logs for network-wide visibility. This domain validates your ability to scale, automate, and monitor enterprise deployments. Secure Access is 10% and focuses on zero trust access and securing the LAN and WLAN edge with about 15 hours of study. You will implement FortiAuthenticator for SAML and OAuth-based authentication and configure ZTNA tags and policies for conditional access. You will manage FortiSwitch and FortiAP through FortiLink, implement 802.1x for wired and wireless users, and deploy FortiClient-EMS for endpoint posture checks. Scenario-based questions will test your ability to design secure access controls and integrate edge devices. In conclusion, The NSE-8 written exam requires about 180 hours of study across all domains and a balance of hands-on labs and scenario review. Focus first on FortiOS and then align study time with the exact domain percentages while practicing real configurations and troubleshooting. Good luck, and use this roadmap to plan efficient, targeted study sessions.